Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Justin Steele. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch misses. Just off the inside edge. That pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now. The lefty fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Just missed.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Tatis waits. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Kim rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. One out and a runner at second. Strike two. That's towards center. Bellinger in a full sprint makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the friendly confines. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you look for here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
High fly ball right field. Tatis after it. Puts it away for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. Ian Happ up to hit. Up the middle, a sliding stop. The throw, he's in there.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Bellinger up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. And now Jurickson Profar. Steele back to work. This one popped up. Bush drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Matthew Batten stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Batten goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. Slider misses outside.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jose Azocar getting ready to hit. Misses again, 5 in a row. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ball 3.
And that misses as well. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And a curve misses outside. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
Peaceful.
Two on, one out. Broken bat, roller to first. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Japan. And the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This one in the air right field. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's Yan Gomes. Gomes, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2009. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
The Padres leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Yan Gomes waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Darvish checks on the runner. Suzuki back in on a dive. Suzuki leads off first with one away. Line drive. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
0-2.
Two outs. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Here's Nick Madrigal.
Nope.
Just missed. Up the middle, Kim. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The wind and the pitch.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Horner over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. 0-1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next pitch, not close, up high. 1 out, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger ranging back. And gone into the home run basket. It just got out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that skips in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. They got it for out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Campusano batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 2-2 on the way. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And there's one down. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just missed. In for a strike. And 1-1. The Padres leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up. Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
(3-2). And they'll do it again. (3-2). Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Swanson is set down. And there's 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ripped to short. Jump throw across his body to first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop could even make that play.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Darvish checks on the runner.
No, he's
Happ dives back in safely. And he pumps it a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Happ off of first with 2 away. And here it comes. That's outside. Now 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Jurickson Profar. The pitch.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Batten stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swings through that.
Thank you.
1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed. And he chases that one below the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, caught.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Christopher Morel will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Padres leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just a slow ground ball this time, and he picks it up in foul territory. 1-1 now. And another ball. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Yan Gomes. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Morel leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, 2 ball. On to Bogarts.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Horner fires to first on the run. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tatis up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Ground ball left side. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
1-0.
The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gomes drifts towards it, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Michael Busch. The pitch. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Nico Horner. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. On the ground to first. Could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
Busch at second with 2 down. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's inside.
That's in there, and that's strike 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. One left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Drew Smyly. Here's Manny Machado now. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2. The other way. Bush. Toss to second. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen.
1-1.
A left-hander appears to be getting ready. The lefty fires. Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Off the mark there,
1 ball, 2 strikes,
and that's
count.
ball 1. And down on strikes. And 1 gone. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. So now the DH spot, Christopher Morel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball,
It
1
really
strike.
looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Smiley back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Profar gets a piece there. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. Center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a strike. And the count even at 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The pitch. That's in there. In there at the knees for a strike. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Righty delivers. That one the other way. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Just a weak fly ball this time. Profar makes the grab on the run. Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses. The Padres leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That clips a corner.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Smiley back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Smiley, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2010. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw saved. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Missed inside with the curve. And a pitch. That's to third. Madrigal on to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield. Base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball, put the ball in play and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Cronenworth, the base runner at first with 1 out. on the ground. It's through for a hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. One away, runners at first and third. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. First offering, and it just misses. Runners are at the corners, one away. Off the mark there. And that's ball two.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's 6-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Just off the inside edge. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Bullpen action for the Padres. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. The other way. Cronenworth takes it to the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bogaerts takes it in for the out. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Man at first, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Base knock center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new arm into the game, the righty, Angel De Los Santos.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here is Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swanson, the lead runner, out at second. Bellinger at first. 2 out of the inning. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the friendly confines. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And here it comes. And ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Yency Almonte is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The pitch. Profar gets a piece there. Here's a 1-1. Out to short. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Matthew Batten. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one pushed foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that is that. Padres leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here is Christopher Morel. The wind to kick the pitch. And a good eye there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So up now for Chicago, Yan Gomes. A little bit high. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Bases empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. Profile going back. Caught just shy of the wall. One out left for the Cubs. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2.
They're down to their final strike.
2-2 count.
This could end it. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Magical in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
She can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.